The Nikki Clarke Show, transforming lives one story at a time. If you would like to be a guest or become a part of our live studio audience or even to become a sponsor, just go to www.NikkiClarkeNetwork.com.
From there, the speech is called Impossible, and it should be pronounced I'm possible. So remember that, okay? Because I'm going to ask you to repeat it back to me, please. This Sunday, I did an event. My dreams came true this Sunday. I said I wanted to fill 500 people inside the Ontario Science Centre. I created these things called performance seminars, which are concert seminars. I'm a lyricist, and a piano player, and a writer, and a public speaker, and a carpenter, and everybody always said, you got to do one thing. I said, no. I said, I'm going to do it all. So I put all my creativity and all my knowledge, and I accumulated it into one platform called performance seminars. Performance is art, seminars is knowledge. I packed the Ontario Science Centre on Sunday, sold out, got sponsored by the Think and Grow Rich Institute, and gave 500 people the Level 1 weekend course to the Think and Grow Rich Institute. And I told myself, the day that I do that, which I've been working towards this for 6 years, I'm going to tattoo I'm possible on my body, right? So I did. I'm possible, right? So I'm going to go through the acronym of what the word impossible should mean, all right? So thank you for listening, and let's get to the speech. Thank you. All right, can everybody please stand up? Thank you. Good day, or good evening. In the next 5 minutes, I will debunk the word impossible. You see, the word impossible leaves a foul taste in my mouth when I say it. It's a negative word. Unfortunately, negative words just don't resonate well in my positive universe. So what I did was, I took that word and I turned it into 10 powerful, positive words by making it an acronym. You see, it's been said that whatever the mind of man can conceive and lead himself to believe, he can achieve. It's also been said that you never know how strong you are until being strong is the only choice you have. So with those quotes in mind, let's transform the origin of that word, impossible, and give it a new meaning that we can truly thrive and survive with forever. The acronym stands for this: imagination. The imagination is the gateway to the subconscious mind. All your ideas are created in your imagination. Motivation is that driving force that motivates you to become the better version of yourself, that motivates you to strive. Potential. All your life you've been doing something that makes you extraordinary. Figure out what that is. Optimism. Looking on the bright side of things is always a lot better than looking on the dark. Sacrifice. What are you willing to give up so you can live your dreams? What are you willing to give up so you can live with purpose? Skills. There's something that you've been doing all your life that makes you absolutely extraordinary. Figure out what that is. It'll help you. Initiative, that driving force that motivates you to live a compelling purpose. Belief, more powerful than fear and hate, is that belief in yourself, that burning desire. Love, always going to be more powerful than hate. And education, what kind of information do you listen to? Now when I think about the word impossible, it reminds me of the 10 essentials to reach my maximum potential. I should also make note that the word impossible should be pronounced what? Impossible. That's right. And that's just modern day etymology. Now let me tell you all something you should already know, because you don't look like you believe it just yet. Check this out. You are magnificent, brilliant, beautiful, handsome, brave, and overall an incredible human being. You hold enough potential within your soul to accomplish and manifest anything that you set your mind to. Your intention on this planet is to fulfill your life's purpose, or else what's the point of living? Sure, it's to love, share, and experience the thrill of being alive, but fulfilling your life's purpose is going to be the greatest thrill you'll ever experience, next to the birth of your children, or potentially meeting your soulmate. Your dreams, ambitions, and aspirations are all contributors to your life's work. You as an individual hold enough power within your spirit to overcome any and all of life's challenges, because obstacles are obsolete in comparison to your strength as a human being, because you truly are extraordinary. There is nothing you are not capable of doing. Your potential is limitless. The word impossible, it's a gimmick. I know this because I took that word and I turned it into 10 powerful, positive words just by consciously choosing to do it, because I am the architect of my existence, much like you are the captains of your ship. If you're not convinced yet, check out this quote by J.K. Rowling. You see, J.K. Rowling said, "It is impossible to live without failing at something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not live at all. In which case, you failed by default. You and all these people face similar challenges of self-doubt, lack of faith, financial struggles, no support, and worst of all, no belief. But by making the conscious choice, you can and you will become the better version of yourself, because your best self is just a thought, a choice, and a decision away. So you can't tell me that it's impossible when the word itself clearly states, I'm possible. Check this out. I'll give you some examples of people that have proven this. Nelson Mandela was wrongfully imprisoned for 27 years. 27 years later, he got out of prison to become the first black president of South Africa. Walt Disney went bankrupt 7 times during the rise of the Disney empire. Michael Jordan got cut from his high school basketball team. Gandhi fasted for 21 days to free an entire nation. Helen Keller was blind and deaf, but still wrote books. Beethoven was deaf, but still composed symphonies. These are stories of people that are just like you and just like I, genetically defined in time to follow their God-given purpose. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just scratching the surface. You can consider it the 10 essentials to reach your maximum potential. And I'm standing here giving you everything I got because we are sharing something that's equal. We are a community, and there's a special word in the word community, and that word is unity. So as long as human beings come together as a collective to share thoughts, ideas, and feelings, we can start to tap into our burning desires and start to think about our definiteness of purpose, so we can come together as a mastermind working in utter harmony to create a definiteness of purpose. Definite being certain, chief being above all else, aim being the direction that you want to go. Life is about being fulfilled. Life is about giving and sharing, as every single one of us know. And when you figure out that desire, when you figure out that purpose, that reason for living, all you have to do is charge it emotionally. Why? Because emotions are what you are living through on a daily basis. It is what feels good that makes you act forward. Out of every thought comes an idea. Out of every idea comes imagination. Imagination triggered by the persistence of your imagination. Your imagination triggered by the ambition of your soul. And you know that you want to feel good in life. So don't give up on yourself and don't give up on the people around you. Because every single one of you has the potential to become extraordinary. Not because you have to become successful. Everybody thinks being successful means having money. Oh my God, being successful does not mean having money. Being successful, listen, remember this. I'm going to quote this, okay? You do not make money and become successful. First you become successful, and then you make money. First you become successful, and then you make money. You don't make money and then become successful. It's all backwards. So guys, give yourselves a round of applause, because nobody does being you, clearly, better than you. Thank you.
Marcos Mendosa. Make some noise. Fantastic. Fantastic. Wow. We go way back. Come center stage with me. And the Beat Goes On days. I remember you came and performed Bay and Dundas when I started there.
Yep.
And then we had some other locations, and now you're here at Creole. So it's an honor to have you. And you've grown so much, you've done so much. So tell me, do you still do a little bit of the Latin hip hop that you did in the beginning?
I don't. I was 18, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm 30 now, so that was quite some time ago. So I just want to give you kudos for continuing your dream and living through it, and not just being, stagnant on it. I've seen your progression. We recently connected again on social media. Absolutely. And you were still at it, still living with purpose, and I admire that a lot. So I think it's amazing, and thank you for reaching out to me to be able to be standing here with you, sharing that dream. It's actually very significant, and it's something that should not be taken lightly. So I hope you actually give yourself a pat on the back every so often. I try. Because you deserve that, right? I really do think you deserve that. So acknowledge yourself.
Thank you so much, Marcos.
You're welcome. Thank you. Yeah. For her, right? I don't do the Latin hip hop. It's really interesting. Branding. That's really why. Branding became everything. Even rocking this hat is risky. You have to. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's just an extension of character. But with rap, rapping has a stigma associated to it, and there's a negative stigma associated. And conscious hip hop doesn't get the acknowledgement that it deserves. Because there's higher powers that are controlling the marketing machine that make us listen to whatever they want us to listen to. So as a lyricist, again, it all started from the position where I knew that I had a burning desire to share. I knew that I had a burning desire to contribute to what I felt was good based on morality, ethics, values, principles. But if I wanted to become a mainstream hip-hop artist, I would have to conform or otherwise sell my soul to the devil in order to get heard. So I said, I'm not going to conform, and I decided I'm going to take all my passions, all my skills, and put it into this platform, which is performance seminars, and essentially create my own way to communicate with the masses. And I did it. And now I'm literally literally, actually, in the present, living my dream with purpose and intention. And it's working not just in my favor, but in favor of everybody else. Because if I'm happy and I'm living in joy, then everybody can be a reflection of me, because I am just self as others. So that speech that I just performed, it was really just written because I feel emotionally charged to the reflection of how other people feel, right? And I think that that's where we can all really become that collective that I mentioned prior to the speech, is that humanity is all together as one, right? So if I'm living my dream and there's something about you that is not attached to ego, okay, that comes from a place of love, then you're going to receive what I'm giving to you out of love, with love, and then you're going to become better right now. And that's just the simplicity of what it is that we're reflecting off of each other. There's no deflection here, right? There's no hate. Everything was created out of love, right? Everything. It's an infinity. It's compounded, right? So it's beautiful.
That is beautiful. Yeah, make some noise for that. Amen. We're in church up here. You're from South America, right? What country?
Argentina.
Argentina. And could you do something for me?
Sure.
Could you look into the audience lens and can you give someone encouragement in your own native tongue?
Yeah. Sure, yeah. All right, cool. So my native tongue is rough. So, okay, so buenos días o buenas noches a la gente que están en Argentina y Sudamérica. Mi nombre es Marcos Mendoza Tolú y es un placer estar aquí para hablar contigo, hablar con vos. Esto es algo muy interesante porque no hablo en este idioma mucho, pero les quiero agradecer por ser lo que son, las personas que son y que tienen los corazones y las mentes y la ambición que tienen. Porque mira, la verdad es que somos todos parte de algo, una vida que estamos todos juntos viviendo, luchando y aspirando para vivir con nuestros sueños. Y yo creo que es muy importante saber que el valor de cada persona viene del valor del corazón. Y cambiar el mundo y lo que puede dar al mundo. Entonces yo te quiero dar un reminder que te quiero hacer acordar que es importante vivir con esa intención de querer compartir todo lo bueno que vos tenés y no odiar y no hablar malo de la otra gente y no sentirse nada negativo, porque la verdad es que la vida es corta y cuando nos estamos ayudando a cada uno podemos surgir y podemos llegar a lugares más altos. Entonces, ayudar a gente, querer a gente, ser polite, tener buenos manners, and that's just my Spanglish because I don't know the words. And I just want you to know, los quiero mucho y espero que nos podamos conocer algún día. So, muchas gracias.
Muchísimas gracias. Marcos Mendoza, everyone, where can people find you?
Right now, visit www.thinkandgrowrichinstitute.com. I'm the first teacher in Canada, right? So that is where you can find me, and you can register to the course. It's a weekend course, 3 different phases, and I'll be teaching that course. You can go to marcosmendoza.com. There's information there as well, or just Facebook me, Marcos Mendoza. I accept invites on Facebook. I don't check your profile. I just add contribution, right? So it's really all love. So that's where you can find me.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And I want to just thank everyone who you've come here to support, and I just want to say that I thank you, I love you, and you're very special, and I hope that there's something that you embraced here and that you'd like to share that gem with someone out there on the other side of La Creole. I want to thank Sonia, Marcos, Janice, and Louise, and Nakimbe, and Brian. Thank you so much for being here and sharing your heart with everyone. And I want to thank La Creole for opening their doors for the crew here to be able to make this happen, so I appreciate it. This episode will be up in about 2 weeks on the NikkiClarkeNetwork.com, and I hope that you come back again. We have another taping November 25th, and I just like you to understand that the live experience, it is what it is. We can capture so much on camera, but to be in fellowship with everyone here and really understanding and connecting and creating that rapport, that means the most to me. So thank you so much for being here, and God bless. Have a good night.
It's a wrap.
Oh, I couldn't do it without DJ Ron John holding it down here. I got to make some noise for him. And Reagan, director, and Roy, the cameraman. Thank you very, very much.